Morning, everybody. Kevin here from Watch This with Joe and Kevin, continuing on with the sixth and final season of The Sopranos. I thought about it all week after wrapping up the last episode, and I've come to the conclusion that I don't think there is any way that Vito gets away and has a happy ending on this show. This just isn't that show, I feel like, for anybody. And I don't see him being the exception. I think his and Adriana's storylines are going to be relatively similar of the vain thought of escaping and then it just not working out. I don't see Vito moving on to this beautiful place and having a more peaceful, serene life away from everything without consequences catching up to him. I think this is a show ultimately about the consequences finally getting to most of the characters. I know that's silly to say since Tony's faced very few actual consequences. Same with Christopher, especially same with Paulie. At least to this point of the show. It may be a long time coming, but I do feel like ultimately this is a show where, there's a cost to living this kind of life and making these kind of decisions, and I expect that for Vito as well. It's frustrating when you think about the fact that ultimately it's the gossiping might be what does him in, like the casual snickering, kind of behind everyone's back. We only saw the women do it on the show in the last episode, but clearly the men were doing it as well, because how did their wives and girlfriends and everyone find out about it otherwise? They're, at the bada bing talking about it. Tony says this doesn't leave the room, and immediately everyone else outside the room knows it. So everybody's doing it. Everybody's gossiping. Everyone's laughing and having a good time about it. And it's so casual that this is a person's life they're talking about that might actually get them that might actually get him killed. While Vito, of course, is a bad guy like everybody else, it is kind of tragic when all the guy wants to do is just not be around this. He wouldn't be the first character we've seen, even this season, who dies trying to get out of this life, right? There's just doesn't seem to be an easy way, and Vito's got a big target on his back. I feel like the only real question is Tony going to be the one to decide his fate? Is Tony going to give the order to have Vito killed, or is it going to be out of his hands and it just sort of happens and it's just another thing that Tony has to live with ultimately happening? I guess we'll see. I'm going to get started here. I want to thank all of our Patreon subscribers for being here with us. Thanks so much, guys. Excuse me. Special thank you to all our super patrons. AB, Actuarial Lurker, Balaj Foldes, Derek Peterson, MTC93, Jamie Morgan, Jeff, Lindsay Swift, Natasha Norris, NJ, Squix, Sudagunda Varapu, Sweet Baby Silvernail, Torgeir Langstad, Trey Contreras, Where Panda 47, Wolfgang Wolf, Yannick from Montreal, and Adam Pasio. As always, guys, thanks so much. Glad you're here with us. Full-length reactions on our Patreon page, linked in the description below. You're going to have to sync and watch along in your own source material due to copyright law.
And in light of recent humiliations, it's an honor to be joined by men. And not ass cornholing cocksuckers.
Oh, my God.
Artie, you been to this Da Giovanni up by Troy Hills?
No, I haven't been. Supposed to be incredible.
It's on display, huh?
Paid a visit to Vito's Gumar, Jill. She still hasn't heard from Vito.
And she won't. But
It's a phone call. And seriously, Palmy says the guy can track somebody from the corner of his shit.
see, Tony doesn't even want to go after him.
Little Carmine says if we attach Ben Kingsley, the pictures will go.
Little Carmine. It's common knowledge the guy's retarded.
The fuck is this idiot doing?
Oh,
Eastern Parkway.
Eastern Parkway, not the Belt Parkway.
that was actually pretty effective. That was actually clean and efficient. Thinking back to when the two guys who tried to kill Tony, who were terrible.
It all depends on slicing a veal very thin. My way, I like to chill it down a degree or two.
The restaurant's empty, too.
It's very few right now.
Football season.
I could watch her walk away all night.
Because like most girls with you, that's what she's gonna do.
To be young and single again like these two, huh, Benito?
So Artie seems to be kind of coming undone then a little bit.
The gnocchi.
Okay, so they're going to a new restaurant now.
I think it's a lamb ragu was just a scoop of cold regret.
Holy shit.
I don't know. That menu is so tired.
Hey, Homo Jr. Leave me the fuck alone! Ow!
Oh, God. So Vito's kids are getting into it?
Why, is there a problem?
Artie's a friend of mine, you know. I like to throw him some business.
Talk to you in a minute.
As he's eating at this new restaurant.
We'll chalk it up to the Headless Horseman.
Giovanni!
Oh, so this is a chef? Okay. Oh, my God. Nobody is there. Have they set this up at all? I haven't noticed his restaurant kind of falling apart.
Apparently, it's not happening.
Why?
Too much on his plate, he said. I guess you're just gonna have to do it yourself. I'm sorry.
Really?
I wish I could help you. But really, it's a small inconvenience compared to living in freedom, right?
Yes, I know this.
Did he just punish her because she was hitting on somebody else? That's what it felt like.
Listen, you are a fucker so bad, I'm sure it could be worked out.
Nah. But you.
A little yeah, there's some serious jealousy going on here.
Gabriella Dante and Rosalia Priel came in for lunch yesterday.
So what, you wanna fuck one of them now?
No. Gab said you all went and had a meal at Da Giovanni.
There it is.
Nice touch.
What's a business obligation, Artie?
Uh-oh. Last time I heard that, I had to call the fire department.
Oh, my God.
Oh, come on.
No.
All right, I'm sorry. Have another one, come on.
I know where your heart is. I got to plan the menu for tomorrow. He said that the restaurant business was like keeping an elephant. It costs a fortune, and sooner or later it shits on your head.
And Arthur, the chatting with the guests.
Yeah.
It's me.
Limit it to a quick visit of coffee. People want to talk to each other.
Yeah, that's true.
You know better than New Jersey Saget? Arthur Bucco, warm and convivial host.
The one table they showed him talking to did not want to talk to him. They looked pretty put out.
That guy, Jay?
Yeah, I got him out of some trouble on a party out down the Keys.
Ben Kingsley. Can he do a New Jersey accent?
Did you clip the daily special cards to all the menus?
Hey, Artie.
Yeah, Artie's really struggling right now on every level of his life.
She's my employee and I'm telling her what to do. Last time I checked, that's the way it works.
She thinks you want her to cry. I said not true.
She told you that.
Oh, my God.
I get it. See, because you talked around that thread so much, I almost missed it.
Sorry to interrupt you guys, but Arthur, you have to plate the salmon.
God.
We'll tell little stories from the old country. You are just picking on her.
It's disgusting. He's a married man.
Oh, my God. Could she not see that he's completely jealous?
It's this place, you know, the rope's a little tight at my collar. Down 40% from last year.
Oh, wow.
You mean like you get a free spaghetti and meatballs if you bring another cheap Goma douchebag in here? How about an early bird special? Salad wagon?
God.
Well, you mean I'll give it back to the bank before I turn it into a fucking IHOP?
Just send a waiter over here.
That little roast you and the waste management people threw for Dick Barone when he got sick? 40 fucking garbage men from around the country? Of course you paid Pat Cooper.
I mean, if he's actually not paying for any of these parties and stuff they're having here, yeah.
Hello, my brother. You are older than me.
Is this the same hotel from like season 1 where they were going to cut the guy's stones off? No, I don't think that's him.
What does that mean?
People's card numbers were copied, and those numbers were used to rack up thousands of dollars in phony charges.
Oh, wait, is Christopher doing that here?
We need copies of your reservations and a list of anyone who has access to customer plastic.
That's really sad for him.
Just asking, Jay.
Oh my God, it's Ben Kingsley.
Tell me again.
I didn't think we were actually going to see him.
Oh, bollocks, Jay. Bollocks.
Does Tony know that they're ripping off credit cards there?
I'm embarrassed. I haven't heard of him.
He's from TV. Nash Bridges, Hooper Man, Law and Order, the SUV.
So there's a script?
SUV.
No one plays a tough, ruthless, hard-hearted prick like you do.
You got it down. Trust me.
I take that as quite a compliment. It's Ben. How are you?
What on earth are you doing out here?
Oh, I don't know. Allow me to introduce Miss Lauren McCall. Lauren, this is Carmine.
Oh, I didn't
Clancy
recognize her.
And Christopher.
Awesome.
I have a shatsu in about 10 minutes.
Wow.
But let's catch up.
Absolutely. Great to see you.
Thank you.
As always.
Which Howard Hawks did we just watch?
I have a scheduling problem. This meeting was last minute, and I'm supposed to be at the luxury lounge at 2.
Yeah, this is not happening.
This is Yaya from Costa Bella Lingeries.
Is that the guy from That 70s Show?
But for me...
This is elegant.
It really is.
Take the Chrono too?
Are you sure?
Of course.
He's not paying for any of this. These guys are blown away.
Is all this shit free?
I'm getting that.
When you're rich and famous, you don't have to pay for things, which is wild.
That's 80 hours of video or 600 hours of music.
Shelley, can I get one of these?
Here you go, Sir Ben.
Is this the swag room?
Why don't you have these? Bet they look great on you, Chris.
I don't know, you think?
Sir Ben, can we get a shot?
Crashing his photo. Oh, God, this is so embarrassing.
Chris wanted me to take care of you while he's away.
Cecil Vito Moltisanti there.
Cecil Vito Moltisanti.
They just might question the honesty of somebody that wears a coat pulled from the lost and found. Fuck this! No, fuck you!
Oh, my God.
And you pay me back with nonstop ass rape! Well, fuck off!
Jeez.
Could you just get this cleaned up so we can open? Thanks.
No, it's very bad. They have the credit card police.
Yeah.
Everything okay in there?
For once, I'd like to eat without you getting a call from work.
Yeah. Don't grab your gun. Remember, he has a shotgun. Okay.
I wasn't going through your purse. I was moving it and it fell.
Go fuck yourself, you guinea bastard.
God, Christopher is really spiraling.
Good afternoon, Mr. Moltisanti.
Room 812, please.
This is Christopher and Artie in a mad spiral.
I know she makes more than me, but they cost like $600.
You should get back to the coat room.
Yeah.
You are so mean to me.
Like helping you find the apartment? Teaching you to drive?
As soon as you found out I wasn't going to fuck you, you started picking on me.
That's true.
Oh, what do you think? I can't press charges because of my friendship with Tony? 3 months you worked here. You think that doesn't go in your permanent record?
I hope that's a lesson for Artie there.
My wife is pregnant. She needs to sleep.
Martina told me about your little credit card business. Step outside, Ben.
This is gonna go bad.
You're upset, all right? But it's not my fault that little trick got greedy.
Oh, so she's a little chick, huh?
Oh my God, what?
Irregular people are all fucking stupid.
Yeah, that was coming.
You want some more?
I get his anger on this. This is a big deal, but...
Little crazy motherfucking meatball dog shit.
That was a long time coming from Artie. Not at him, but at somebody. Oh my God, I feel so bad for Kingsley in this.
How you doing?
Great, thanks.
This is Myrma. You heading to the pool?
Massage.
Just leave the poor man alone.
Murmur's an interesting name. What's the genesis?
I had a heart murmur when I was a kid.
They just keep handing stuff out.
Christopher is losing it.
The whole thing's obscene, and it's nothing compared to the
Situation at award shows.
presenters get about $30,000 worth of merchandise in those baskets.
Oh, the merch, okay.
Hopefully we can spread some of that lolly around.
We'll get you that script.
It's not gonna work with you.
We'll get lunch started. Already another margarita?
I could say no, but I won't.
Have they not talked about this yet? Tony's gotta know.
I'm just another victim of Benny Fazio criminal mastermind.
That's right. And once you found out, instead of putting him in the ER, you should have come to...
Yeah.
I hate to see you like this, you know that. Because you start thinking crazy shit.
Yeah, that's true. This little Carmine saying that Kingsley's out.
Ben Kingsley passed.
Yeah.
You know, I tried to be his friend.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna take him to that warehouse in Patterson and drive fucking
Nails into his balls, I know. I heard you the first time. You having a son, huh?
They showed us his cannoli on the ultrasound like a month ago.
He's gonna apologize to you and give you a rate. He's hurting too. And it's the least you can do.
That's Tony playing peacemaker with everybody.
Oh, well, I can take it from here.
You sure?
Yeah, thank you so much.
Okay, you're welcome. Good night.
Night.
Is Christopher gonna bother Lord McCall?
Get the fuck away from me!
What are you doing?
What?
Don't die! Miss McCall, don't move.
I cannot believe that just happened.
There's a line outside.
Did Christopher just punch Lauren Bacall in the face so he could get her swag bag?
Hello, welcome.
Do you have low salt selection?
It's a lower class of clientele than they're used to. Economically speaking, of course. They're better people.
Well, I hope you all enjoy. You're all set for wine, cocktails?
Great.
Nothing?
Fine, thanks.
Apologize.
Benny, can I get you a martini?
Oh, come on, man.
It's like a martini, but it's from Albania.
I never heard of it.
Well, apparently they go down real easy.
Oh, my God.
We're gonna look at the menu.
Good enough.
Oh, Artie is poking a bear here. Yeah.
In front of my wife?
Shit! Oh, God!
God.
Oh my God, Arthur! Somebody call 911, please!
Oh, my God. These people are out of control. It causes the town to examine the perks. Okay, it's not funny, but that was pretty funny.
I had no idea. I'd have booked another flight.
Fuck.
That was good.
Too, because the way you two are looking at each other, pretty soon we're gonna have to put a high chair over here.
See, yeah, they were not enjoying that conversation.
We gotta talk about your problem.
Oh, great. Another idea. How about a strolling accordionist?
That fucking storm outside. I came here to this place. I sat out there.
Yeah.
But in business, sometimes shit happens. The playing field changes, whatever. And you gotta do whatever you gotta do to keep your...
He's actually right on this.
They're trying to eat out there, and you come along with your corny jokes and your stupid stories.
He's not going to hear this well, but he's right.
That'd be a start.
His wife said the same thing.
Some kind of golf resort.
Looks like Sarasota. After a 20-hour flight?
Yeah.
That's
Hey.
for a pocket dog.
Hey, he punched Lauren Bacall in the face for this stuff.
You hear Artie burned his hand?
Yeah. Him and Benny. How crazy is that?
It's crazy.
Not many guys have had to make the kind of sacrifice I did.
How many times you gonna play the Adriana card?
There it is. Tony just does not have sympathy there. At least not for Christopher. This would be really hard to do with one hand.
I thought you were taking it to him at the home.
Okay, out. I want to get out of here tonight.
So that's his grandfather's book? That looked newer.
Monte Blanc, invita, Cosdamina la US.
Kill a guy, go do some shopping. Okay, that episode was absolutely wild, and there was only one actual assassination. It was like the C storyline in it. Between Artie's complete falling apart, which, I mean, it has been broadcast, or at least set up, throughout the course of the show. You know, and Tony, while responsible for some of Artie's misfortune, there's no denying that, and Artie brought it up multiple times because he knows. Ultimately, I feel like Tony's kind of right in that, you know, you're trying to help him out. It's like maybe you just need to get past things. I think therapy isn't a terrible idea for Artie. He does have a tendency to self-flagellate a little bit, to kind of blame the world for everything that goes wrong. And you know what? Tony's right. It's a business. Businesses sometimes struggle. It's not because the fates are against you. It's because you need to try something else with your business. And Tony completely called it, by the way, about Artie going out and bothering the customers. Like, there's a limit. Like, you can swing by, we've all been at restaurants. I managed them before, where it's, like, everything good? Great, thanks for coming in. If you're standing there for talking for more than 20 seconds, you're probably bothering people who went there to talk to who they're out with dinner with, their family, their friends, whatever. It was ultimately good advice. I don't know how Artie's going to take it. He seemed to find a little peace and contentment there at the end just by cooking. So who knows ultimately where it goes. I feel like there were a lot of potential lessons there for Artie. One of them is don't ogle your staff. He had that problem with Adriana, and now we see it here with Margarita. What her name was? Something like that. Anyway, he ultimately is bringing a lot of his own bad fortune on himself. He's kind of out of control. I think seeing Dr. Melfi might benefit Artie a lot. His discontentment in his life has included his wife in the past. It might still. Who knows? We don't get a lot of monologue from Artie, except his dissatisfaction with the universe for the most part. And then we have Christopher, who has completely backslid a lot. He's bothering Tony with bringing up the Adriana thing. How long are you going to continue to play the Adriana card? Well, I mean, you did kill his fiance. I don't know how long has it been. The idea that Christopher should just get past it is largely tone deaf from Tony. Why is he extending all these graces to Artie that he's not willing to extend to Christopher? The same empathy and understanding, and maybe even a little compassion. I don't know, but we're headed into new places, I feel like, with Artie and with Christopher. I don't know what that's going to ultimately look like. I feel like Artie was really playing with fire a lot in this episode. The getting his hand burned seemed like some type of serious problem. Seemed inevitable. Him getting his hand shoved in the boiling soup. I don't know why he would be surprised after the way he acted in front of the guy's wife. That was a big swing. When I'm sure Tony said he was going to apologize. I'm sure Tony told him to apologize, and instead he escalated. So I don't know if that means we're done. But I don't feel like we're done with Artie's journey, and I don't see it ending well. Like with Vito, I don't think anybody gets the happy ending on this show, really, or at least not many people do. And I feel like maybe now, as we wind in, getting towards the second half of the final season, I think we're kind of setting up the fact that Christopher and Artie might not get good resolutions, kind of like Vito. Maybe we're taking these middle episodes now to kind of set up where ultimately we end up with a lot of these characters. And I feel like the last episode with Vito and this episode with Artie and Christopher were kind of putting things in motion to get resolution with these characters, which is what you want a show to do in the final season, right? So I think we may not have a great end for Christopher and for Artie, which would be sad for Artie because, there's as a mess as that guy is, he's ultimately a good guy. And Christopher's not. I like I said, I've said before with Christopher, with some of the things he's done, I'm going to feel less bad if something horrible happens for Christopher than I certainly would for Artie or even for Vito. Vito is as much a criminal as Christopher, but we haven't seen him do horrible things like Christopher's done. We haven't seen him murder a waiter, or any number of other things that he did while he was high. Smack his fiance around and ultimately get her killed, rat her out to get her killed. I mean, Christopher's done some unforgivable things, and maybe Vito has too, but the show's gone out of its way not to show them. So sympathy-wise, Artie and Vito are much higher, at least for me, and maybe that's wrong of me, but much higher on my list of people I would feel really bad for if they met, really unfortunate ends than I would for someone like Christopher or Polly. And Polly's definitely someone I would not feel bad if if a bus ran over him tomorrow. Appreciate it, guys. I'll catch you in the next one.